April 19th and 20th, Friday and Saturday, it is a full moon. Remember when we were kids and we would do like, I'm a little teapot? That's not funny. That's how I feel when I do this. It's a big fat full moon. If everybody just put in their mind, did this with me, like put this in your body right now. When the moon is full like this, it gives you excessive emotional energy. You may sleep less. You may feel edgy. You may feel like you want to get pissed at somebody. Why? Because the sun is just leaving Aries. It's at 29 degrees. And then the next day it's at 0 degrees of Taurus. So the full moon is actually in Taurus. Sun at 29 degrees of Aries. That would be on Friday. And then on Saturday, the 20th, the sun is in 1 degree of Taurus. So we're in transition. There's a couple things going on. The full moon always increases voltage. It makes energy stronger. It makes your emotional body stronger. And it's in Scorpio. So it goes, secret sauce. It's deep. It's definitely internal. This full moon, if people say all the time, I don't like the moon in Scorpio. Well, it's a full moon in Scorpio, and we've got to rewrite that story. The only reason why people don't like it is because they're face to face with their gremlins. The full moon in Scorpio has you talking to yourself about scary thoughts. Nobody loves me. I'm never going to be in love again. I'm never going to have fun. I'm never going to have a good job. My finances are never... That's not true. During a full moon, when this energy is this big and fat, you have the opportunity to pull up your energy, especially when it's leaving Aries going into Taurus, and ground yourself in a reframe. And here's the new thought during this full moon. Secret sauce. The sun is going to be in Taurus. The moon's going to be in Scorpio. It is the most fulfilling, emotionally sensual combination you can have. So when I see a chart like this, I know the person loves food, and they love smells, and they love sensuality, and they love to make love. They're alive. So don't mistake that. Of course, we still have this wonderful combination of Mercury entering Aries, and that's going to give you a little kick. While the full moon's there, Mercury's in Aries saying, I think I'm going to let myself enjoy myself. I would suggest you eat some yummy dessert or have an extra glass of wine on me, Taurus, Scorpio, or simply give yourself permission to say, I love being in a body. If everyone on the planet would remember what an honor it is to be alive, and they really enjoyed the Taurus, Scorpio sensuality, we would be a lot happier. We'd have a little smile on our face for no apparent reason. We'd smell the flowers. We'd stop during the full moon and go, secret sauce smells so good. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you that. And by the way, I'm not going to tell you whose birthday it is. If I just say this because the moon's in Scorpio, it's Hitler's birthday. It's going to trigger all of us into a negative spin. But here's the reframe on that during this full moon. If we have forgiveness, this is hard to do, not easy during this full moon. If we have forgiveness for the dark, and we change our attitude about dark and light and good and bad, and stand in a suspended place of compassion, you can still fight with that Mercury in Aries, and you'll know when. I would just love it if everyone on this planet could take all those dark figures during this full moon and find the voice of compassion that says, God is not playing with dice. There's no mistake. And during this particular full moon, if you can't find pleasure, at least find some kindness that says, I don't understand evil. I don't want it in my world, but I'll tell you what, I'll keep my eyes open face to face and not move away from it. That's what allows us to be real. This is getting heavy, but that's the nature of a full moon in Scorpio. It's heavy. And if we could just all live inside of heavy without being scared, life would be really different. Astrology Answers told me to tell you that. P.S. It's Earth Day. Now think if the Earth could look at all of us who have really been mean and indulged and taken so much out of her, and she has all the reason in the world to be mad at us, and if she had compassion for us like she does, and we learn from Mother Earth, we can celebrate Earth Day. Happy Earth Day.